guys, welcome back to Ricola's Crochet Corner. I am Crystal. I'm gonna show you a couple of things I finally finished. So it's gonna be a little bit of a long video, so hopefully you guys will stick it out with me and I'll try to get through it as quick as possible. I also there's gonna be a clip added somewhere somewhere anyway. I'm gonna add a clip in there because I did receive some happy mail from Shell. You guys will see that in a clip, but I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I have actually made. So we'll start with the top of my pile here. I made this beautiful cow, and I love the dress, the skirt or dress, whatever you want to call it. It's made with that yarn, the Colorama yarn. It feels like the latte cakes, the Karen latte cakes. It feels the same. I thought it would look like grass, like she was wearing a grass dress, so I just thought that was so cute. And the little yellow bows. And yeah, she is very, very, very cute. Very easy to make. Anybody who loves amigurumi, I'll show you the book that the pattern came from. You'll definitely want to make her. She's fun. I made a beaver from the same book a while ago. And, well, probably last year sometime. You guys can look back at my videos if you want to see that. But, yeah, she was fun to make. I enjoyed making her. She's basically, except for the dress, everything, all the other yarn is the loops and threads. It used to be Craft Smart yarn, but now it's loops and threads. So whatever it is, it's Michael's yarn. That's what she's made out of. And the book, so that's the cow. And then I made the beaver as well, which would have been last year in a video. So this is the book, Amigurumi Treasures 2. I love this book. I have plans to make a few more out of here. I just haven't done it yet. Shocking, I know. But yeah, I do love the book. So I got it off Amazon. I'm not going to post the link to the Amazon where I bought it. If you're interested, you can look it up on Amazon or wherever you buy books. You can look it up there. Okay, so this guy, big guy. I will put the link for the pattern for this. I don't know the name of the designer off the top of my head. If you do follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this guy, and I would have tagged the designer in the post that I put on Instagram. If I forget to put the link for this guy in the Instagram or in my description box, you can always do that. Look on Instagram and find out where the patterns and stuff are from. But this was a pattern that there was a free pattern. You could have bought the I bought the pattern, but it was also free on Pinterest. So he ended up really huge. So I used a 3.75 hook with this yarn. This yarn was given to me by Shell from Shell Crochet. I will link her channel down below. It's the Burnett velvet yarn. So she sent it to me as part of a Christmas, our 12 days. And so it's very soft. He's so soft. He's so soft and squishy. And the eyes are by Crocheting with Hudson. I will link her down in the description box down below. If anybody's interested, you guys can go there and look for her eyes. She sells them on Etsy. She also sells hooks and pens, which I will do a separate video because I did order a bunch of them and I want to show you guys them, but I'm not going to do it in this video because this one's going to be long enough with just my makes. So I love this guy. I don't know, something about this sloth. But anyway, I will link the pattern if I can remember down in the description box down below for anybody interested. I will show this stuff in a minute. And then I will show you. So as I was just talking about Crocheting with Hudson, she does a lot of patterns, and a lot of her patterns are either no sew or low sew, if I'm saying that right. So this is the elephant. That was hers. I don't know if I've talked about this before or if I know I've posted on Instagram, like I said. So again, the eyes are from her crochet shop. The little heart is also from her crochet shop, or her shop, I mean. So I've got that from her shop as well, a package of those. I put it on a couple of my other amigurumis from before. And then the eyes, I just thought they were cute. This is her low sew elephant because you have to sew the trunk. The rest is all crocheted on. And then you just do a little tail. Very cute pattern, very easy, very beginner friendly. You can do this. And then she put out another pattern, and it was her low sew moose. So I had to sew on these guys. You have to sew this part to this, and you have to sew this on. The rest all gets crocheted. The rest all gets crocheted on, so that's not so bad. So he's cute, and again, those are her eyes as well. And this is her pattern for the moose. So I'll link her, like I said, I'll link her. She does, she's on TikTok a lot, so I will link her TikTok down below as well as her Etsy shop, so you can go and check her out. She's also on Instagram. I don't know that I will put the Instagram, but I will definitely put her crochet shop, her Etsy shop down below, as well as her TikTok, because not every Thursday, but on Thursdays, she usually does this thing with a hook. It's called Hudson's Hook Hoopla or Hudson's Pen Hoopla or something like that. And she does it on there where you can go on her Etsy and buy some stuff. And then you buy you pick a number, and then there's a chance to win something at the end of the thing. Anyway, go check her out. Okay, so here's where I'm going to insert the clip of Shell, the gift that Shell sent me, okay? So it'll be like 2 seconds, and I'll be back. So I got a package in the mail, and I'll just show you the box. No labels or nothing. So I'm going to open it because it was something I did not know I was getting until Shell sent me a text saying, hey, you have a package, and it went to my community mailbox instead of my front door. Why, I don't know, but they decided to put it in the community mailbox. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to open the box. There we go. Hang on. I have no idea what's in here. I was not expecting anything from Shell. And I will link Shell down below so you guys can go and... My scissors are not working. And check out her channel. She is the one I usually message when I'm stuck on a problem or a project and I'm like, I need some help. So Shell's the one that I message. So she put that. Just going to open that, see what's in there. Yeah, I had no idea this was coming. Oh, how cute. They're like patterns for Wednesday, February 5th. So it's like a calendar thing. Oh, that is cool. And there's one for February 12th for, oh, okay, cool. Tunisian entrelac crochet cowl. That's cool. So, oh, okay. So they have, it's like a crochet calendar. That's really neat. Where it's got days that you can, and it's got patterns on them. That is cool. I like that. That is really cool. So I'll check those out. From the calendar from 2014. Oh, that's cool. So those patterns are from the calendar that she had from 2014. So that is pretty awesome. And then I'll just open the card. It says, can't possibly thank you enough. And it just has a happy Galentine's. And then she was just basically thanking me because I sent her some granny, the Red Heart Granny, what is it? All-in-one Granny Ball of Yarn, whatever. Go check her channel out if you want to know what I sent her because she posted it on there. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I love this yarn. This is like Renegade. It's, sorry, hold on. It's Burnett Super Value. My hands don't want to work. Sorry, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm failing miserably. So I actually love this stuff. So it's the camo one. I have in my head, now I'm hoping I can start this soon. I have to finish 2 projects that I have on my thing, but I'm hoping to use this yarn, and she gave me a bunch at Christmas time too, in 2 different kind of camo colors. So I saw a pattern for a cowl poncho. So it starts off as a cowl and then works into the granny stitch poncho. So I want to use this to make that cowl or poncho. So, oh, there's something else in here too. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, look, look, look. Granny squares. Shell makes the most, like, she's the person that I ask any kind of, like, crochet math problem, or if I'm stuck on something, I always message Shell to ask her for help because she is good at that stuff. Ooh. The Body Shop hand wash soap. I like the Body Shop. It's one of my favorites. But check out this bag. That is pretty. I love that bag. I'm going to keep this one close and use it for my, because now I'm working. So when I get an hour lunch, I take crochet with me. So I might use this to put my hooks and my scissors and my little trinkets that I need, stitch markers, because I needed one yesterday and didn't have one. And then she puts little beads on the bottom. So anyway, that is my wonderful surprise. Thank you so much, Shell. I was not expecting anything, and you didn't need to send me anything. I was happy to send you that granny ball in one. You guys know what yarn I'm talking about. I was happy to send that to you because I am not a granny square person. I wish I was, but I'm just not. So I was happy to send you that yarn. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I'm glad you found a yarn that's kind of exciting for you. And thank you again for the surprise. That yarn will get used. I am determined to make myself a very cool poncho out of that yarn. So thank you so much, Shell. I appreciate it. And I will splice this video into another video because I actually have some finished objects to show you guys. So back to the video. Okay, now that you've seen what Shell has given me, I will show you the rest of the makes that I have and the finished objects I have, okay? So I made my daughter a hat. Oh, it stinks. Anyway, it needs to be washed. But anywho, it is just a simple hat that I decided to make for her out of the Karen Colorama yarn. It's just simple half double crochets back and forth in the back loop until you make a hat. So you do it in rectangles, and then you cinch it up at the top. And that is just a simple hat that I made for her. She likes slouchy hats. Anyway, it smells a little funky, so I'm going to just throw it over there. Then I tried to make her another one of the same concept, but out of, it was Premier, oh, what's it called? I don't have the ball bands anymore. Of course not. Why would I be prepared? It was Premier yarn, and it was the sparkle one. Chunky. It's a thick yarn. Or is it? Maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember what kind of yarn it is, but it is Premier, and you can see the sparkles. So basically, again, same thing, but I made this one ridiculously long, like stupid long. Don't know why I made it so long, but I did. So I was just folding it up to make it like a toque style, because it's a little bit nicer as a toque style hat. Anyway, I like how the greens go from the dark to the light to the, and the sparkle. I do like it. Just a hat I decided to make. I'm going to put it in my will be donating next year pile. And then I made another hat out of, this is yarn. It's loops and threads. I do not know the name of it. I lost the ball band. But it was just a simple hat that I made. It's all just double crochet. It is a nice color of yarn, but it's some of their new crap that they had. I bought it when I was there one time. I just saw it on the end cap and I grabbed a ball. And that's what I made, one hat. I don't know the name of the yarn. I'm not going to even pretend I remember which one it is, but it worked up pretty quick, but it's good for a donation hat, so I will be donating that one. And then, if you watch Shell from Shell's Crochet, I did send her some of this yarn. I don't have the ball band. I literally made 3 hats. My daughter wore one, so I'm not going to show it to you because it's over there. Anyway, so it's the yarn used is that new yarn from Red Heart. It's Red Heart Granny Square in a ball. I'm probably saying that horribly wrong. Anyway, I sent it to Shell, not the same exact color, but I sent her the yarn. I had a hell of a time with it. I could not get the Granny Square to work for me. It had nothing to do with the yarn. It came with the pattern to use. It tells you what hook size they recommend. I tried a bunch of different hooks. It didn't work for me. My tension is just weird. It was me. It had nothing to do with the yarn. It was just me. Anyway, Shell sent me a video. I will link it down in the description box. Now, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this. I tagged the designer. I tagged everybody who was involved in it. So you guys could have checked it out. I was able to make 2 adult size hats and 1 kid size hat out of the ball of yarn. So here it is. It is in a, people call it the linen stitch, the moss stitch, whatever you want to call it. It is a nice slouchy hat that I made. And both of the adult size hats are slouchy. They have quite a bit of slouch. I'm not putting it on my head because I do plan on donating it. I'm not going to keep it. Nobody in my house is going to wear this anyway, but I love the color. And then I made a little guy, like a little hat. So it's kind of like a mom and me kind of set. Or they could just donate it to somebody with a small head, whatever. You know, so I thought it was cute. It's a very cute hat. I love the color. If I could buy more of just that color, I would definitely make a full blanket with it because it is very pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to show you. I'm trying to talk fast. Sorry if you guys are like, why is she talking so fast? I'm just trying to get through this as quick as possible because I have 2 more things to show you and the video itself is going to be like 20 minutes long. And I don't like to keep people that long. I know everybody has lives and they have things to do. And I do appreciate anybody who watches me anyway, but I mean, I know that you guys have things to do outside of watching my videos. So the same lady that did the pattern for the hat also had a video as well as a pattern free on her blog or whatever. It's not hard to make. I actually didn't do it exactly how she said because I didn't like the way the sides were coming out doing it the way she said to do it, so I did it a different way. I also did not use the granny in a ball yarn. I used the Red Heart Biddy Stripes yarn, which I can no longer find anywhere, and I am going insane because I want more of this yarn. I love this yarn. Without further ado, I believe the colorway was called Crayon, and go figure, I lost the ball band. But anyway, I will show you the blanket. Okay, so again, I used the one that was called Crayon, I believe, was the thing. It's really, really pretty. Anyway, it ended up being, I used 3 balls, and then I added a border with the Red Heart, what's it called? Red Heart Super Saver Metallic in the black, just to kind of make it look pretty. So it goes from my head all the way down to, and no, it's over my head. I'm actually standing and it's not that. So anyway, it's a very big blanket. It covers me, covers me. So it is quite large and it has a lot of bounce and give. So it's definitely a very stretchy fabric when you do the moss stitch. Okay, so that, there's no real, like, I'll link the girl's tutorial down below, but I didn't exactly follow it. I changed the way I did it on the side. Next blanket I did. Now, I will also have to tag Heather from Heather's Crocheting and Knitting. She changed her channel name. Heather, I'm sorry. I will link her channel down below. I'm just trying to find the ball bands here. And what's this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this I started last year. You guys would have seen it on a video. I kind of got tired of it, so I stopped. And I just noticed I forgot to sew in my tail. Anyway, there's 2 tails. I made the granny chevron stripe. It is huge. I have also posted this on my Facebook, and as well as that, I've also posted it on Instagram, so you can get a better view of it, but it will fit on a bed. It is huge. It is very huge. It has a really nice color change. I did 2 different colors. All this yarn was given to me by the lovely Heather last year. So if you go back into my videos, you'll see Heather gave me all this yarn and I wanted to use it in one project. So that's what I decided to do. I made this big squishy blanket. This yarn, by the way, is lovely. It is so squishy. It's so soft. I love this yarn. This is my new, not my new favorite. I love this yarn. If I can get my hands on it again, I would definitely use it for a lot of projects. It is super squishy. It also has a lot of drape to it, so it would make great garments. Just saying. So I used 13 cakes, and I'm going to tell you the colorways. So I used 2 different colorways. I used Cool and Joy. Does that sound right? That Joy doesn't sound right. Because Joy sounds like the... Oh yeah, no, it is Joy. Joy is the colorway I used, as well as Cool. Cool. So these were really fun to use, and I'm super happy that I got it finished because I started it last year, and now it's off my hook. I also have another blanket, but I'm not going to show it just yet because it's not finished. I was making a blanket for a baby shower that ended up being way too big because I didn't have a pattern. I was just doing it out of my head. So I will show you guys that another time because it's not done. And I've decided I'm not going to show whips anymore because I don't want to be held accountable. So I'm not going to show you guys whips anymore. I will literally just show you guys finished objects going forward. One other thing I will show you is another yarn that I got from Michael's a little while ago. Carousel Twist acrylic yarn. 213 yards per ball. And I got this colorway. So I'm probably going to make maybe a couple of hats for donation for next year. I'm going to work on some hats throughout the whole year to just donate. And I figure this is a nice warm, it's a thicker yarn, so it might be nice and warm for hats. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So I will hopefully remember to link everything and everyone I talked about in this video down in the description box down below. Got a few projects I want to work on, a few things I want to start. I don't know when I'll show you those projects or when I'll finish them, but I think I'm not going to commit to doing a video once a month or anything like that. I'm just going to come back when I have something to show, because other than that, it's a kind of a waste of time. Thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, and just showing up to watch my videos whenever I randomly post them. And I will hopefully see you guys soon with some finished objects. And until then, I hope everyone has a great day, great week, and we'll see you next time.